Should we wait for some more people to join, or let's get started? What do you guys think? Anyways, they can catch up. Yeah, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to get some Bitcoin longs, actually. Like, yeah, so this is the short we took on New York session, or actually a little bit before, but like, you could enter basically at a better entry just on New York, and we had like a nice dump. And yeah, that was the short today. I'm pretty happy with it, honestly. Like, yesterday we paid some losses and nice to get a win. And yeah, pretty much same as yesterday, like New York just dumped all the way. So yeah, let's go back on H1. And yeah, we secured some profits and now just waiting for some longs, hopefully. Yeah, we'll check Ethereum as well. Just to like give some thoughts about Bitcoin. So like, what is the most important thing here, right? We had highs on Sunday that got swept here, and then price went down towards lows from the weekend here, and that also got swept today. So basically Monday low got swept and weekend highs got weekend lows and highs actually both got swept. So what does that mean? All the levels below actually are taken out, so our entry was down here, and because the levels are swept and price bounced a little bit, that doesn't mean we actually have to come back down. Yep. So the next levels I'm watching are Monday highs and previous weekly highs, but I still think because tomorrow is FOMC, we should make like one more move down and then up, because if we look at past local bottoms, or like where we are going long, like here, you don't get like a one touch and up, but like a double bottom, right? So I'm hoping something same here. And if we go way back, when we longed 98k, you pretty much get like similar stuff, right? There's not a single week and up, and you get a little bit of chop, so you have time to enter. So that's what I'm actually hoping for here. And yeah, we can always like just DCA. And then after that, I think Bitcoin is going to move up, because we are in this range, right, for what, 2 weeks now, and you have some equal highs here, and now highs here. So basically a lot of liquidity is building above, so I'm hoping for one more sweep lower, and then I think it's time for Bitcoin to hunt all the stop losses above. Like, if you want to play it safe, you can like put a stop loss here, and that's still less than 2%, but I think like below 116 should be safe as well. So yeah, let's check Ethereum now. Let's see what's your idea. Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm fine. I was touching grass today actually when the Bitcoin kept dropping and missed the week here. But yeah, we're still in Sui. Like pretty nice. Came just to the entry. But yeah, let's talk about it later. Let's check Ethereum now. Let me see what's your idea. Let's see. I will just copy it to my chart and so that 3690. Okay. And then what the target would be 4K. Yeah, that makes sense. So something like this. You found that on what, Twitter? Yeah, well, let's put the levels on. So let's see. Ethereum, yeah, we have a second sweep of Monday low, right? And same as Bitcoin, Monday highs are the target. But right now the question is, if Bitcoin makes one more push down, what is going to happen with Ethereum? Like, does it make same one more sweep? But looks like a decent setup. Let's see. But it's not exactly on the golden pocket, right? Okay, let's hide that and I mean, yeah, you have like a little bit of demand lower. Maybe target this candle like this. If we go on, yeah, I mean, you definitely have a little bit demand here, which would actually hit the stop loss from that idea, but we don't have to drop that low. Like, I honestly avoided trading Ethereum mostly, but even if you pull the golden pocket, yeah, that makes more sense to me. Like, so the idea is this. Maybe Ethereum does one more sweep and like touches golden pocket and then makes a move up. But I think 4K for Ethereum is going to happen pretty soon. Let's see. Oh yeah, but and it touched the 4-hour 50 EMA. I mean, I don't know. I think the setup on Bitcoin I like a little bit more because, you know, you have all the liquidity here, and to me it's a little bit easier like to understand it. But I mean, maybe just wait for FOMC tomorrow. But I think Ethereum can like weak down again and hit the stop loss and then moves up. So maybe my setup would be probably something like this. I mean, I would like to get in here in the middle of the box, but even golden pocket would be fine, and I would like just yeah, maybe something like this. Something to keep in mind, right? We swept previous weekly highs and I mean there could be a nasty week down that takes out previous weekly lows, so you should be careful with that. So maybe we can put like a stop loss here. I mean that looks like a decent setup. I will probably not take it, but I mean also goes well with OTE, right? So like if you use these anchor points, OTE is here, and you put a stop loss like below, and yeah, you also get a 4R reward on the setup. That's not bad. I mean, why do I avoid Ethereum? I never got a good entry, and like I don't know, Bitcoin is easier for me, to be honest. Like I understand the price action way better, and yeah, and because like Ethereum, I think we tried some trades here when it was chopping, but I missed it here, and after that just mega pumped, and like I didn't see a point in chasing it, right? Like I missed all the good entries for any swings, and then I decided like to look elsewhere. Maybe I take this one. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, actually that looks decent. What do you think, guys, of this setup? I mean, technically same as Bitcoin, Monday lows are swept already, so there's no reason, right, to move down, but looks like Bitcoin might get a flush. I just watched more crypto online's Elliott wave count, and he's looking like, I think like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move down. Something like this before we start moving up. So yeah, I guess a little bit lower makes sense here. Let's check with Bollinger Bands. How does that line up? Yeah, the daily middle line of Bollinger Bands is a little bit lower. Like as I said, just below the previous weekly low, right? And you would have a sweep of all lower levels. But yeah, I mean, I don't like it that much. Definitely it is a setup, but I don't know. I'm not feeling it, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, Ethereum could go to 5k. I think that's a psychological target. Like everyone was hyping Ethereum to 10k, and like yeah, I think 5k is definitely possible. That would be like what, from this setup entry, another 40% ish, yeah, 35. But I think after we sweep all-time highs, we get a little bit of a rejection. It would make sense. Yeah, and there's a lot of chop inside of here. I don't see any clean OBs, like maybe here, but that's it. Yeah, maybe like you draw your OB here, or like if we go on a different time frame. Yeah, you have your OB here, but it was already hit. So in my opinion that doesn't count, but yeah, you could say like some demand is probably here. Would you guys take this setup? Like, are you interested in it? Or what are your thoughts? It would be definitely cool like to post a Ethereum PNL card for all-time highs. That would be nice, like a trophy. But yeah, I think I will set like some alerts, and if we come lower I will consider it. Ideally you want to enter in the middle of OTE, like something like this. Let's check with the normal Fibonacci. Yeah, maybe even here. And then I would put stop loss below these lows. I'll keep an eye on it and yeah, wait what happens. My main goal honestly is to get Bitcoin, because what I think is going to happen next, right? While Bitcoin was in this range, altcoins were pumping a lot. So in my opinion, it's time for Bitcoin to pump and alts to stall a little bit. Like, let's say Bitcoin goes to new all-time highs, altcoins should like slowly move up, and then Bitcoin starts to chop and altcoins pump. That's my idea. So that's kind of why I want Bitcoin long mostly. But we took a long position on SUI that got filled today. Here I'm not sure what's gonna happen, because like SUI just nuked straight down. What I want to see definitely is a reclaim of Monday low, and then I think we can target this resistance or a sweep of Monday high. But as long as we don't see a reclaim, there's a chance for lower, like maybe just in the red. Here you could add, or like similar to Ethereum, SUI swept previous weekly high and you have a previous weekly low, right? So let's say we get some bad news tomorrow, Bitcoin drops aggressively, SUI could do the same, like maybe pumps up but then like sweeps these lows. But I'm staying long because like it's holding pretty well above entry, and yeah, what we want to see is a push above like 3.9 and chop or like just bump up. Ideal scenario here would be $5 for me, just because I had a setup actually but missed it. Like where it is, no, not this one. Yeah, this was my setup actually that I was going to post, but then like we missed it by less than 2%, and my target is $5. So if we can get in for the pump, that would be awesome. But like the main target is Monday high, so that's 4.45. But I will post TPs later, because I still haven't done that. Do you have any requests guys? What altcoins should we look at? I was looking at AAVE or AAVE for a push down to sweep previous weekly lows like that are here and enter on a higher time frame OB, and same as we target Monday highs and previous weekly highs. So yeah, that's one I might take tomorrow, or like if we get a reclaim, you could like long here and stops below the lows, and you just target Monday highs. That's also a setup if we start to push up, but I'm hoping for one more push down. But yeah, I'm keeping AAVE as a potential trade. I also had a CRV, like somebody before we did a stream asked about it. I was about to post it, or like just enter myself in the blue box, like ideally on the middle. Maybe we get like a little bit of a flush, but yeah, looks like it's going to pump for the Monday Oh yeah, but it actually swept them. I didn't see that. CRV, yeah, we were long, but I'm still thinking we might take out these lows before it starts pumping again. Like maybe something like this, and then comes down and takes out the lows. I also had a short idea on gold today. Yeah, actually it might feel. Still, I was more interested on shorting gold like above. Let's find it. On the a little bit higher, using higher time frames like H12 and daily. But this could be like a little scalp short. The one thing I don't like about it is that same as Bitcoin now, swept the Monday lows, right? Or what? Yeah, I guess it swept the Monday lows. I can't tell really. It looks like it. And the next target would be here. But this was just an idea, but yeah, probably not taking it though. As I said, I want Bitcoin. What, this is a shitcoin or alt? What like this is like a new what the fuck is this? But you're looking at this chart. I mean, I don't know what to say. Like this looks retarded. Maybe you get like a third week. Like, or it's going to infinity. It's going to keep repeating this pattern. I mean, I don't know what to say. Like this looks like a total shitcoin. Maybe like if we come down to this zone, you can long it. At the same time, it could hunt these 2 weeks with like a pump and dump. Weekly. Oh, I see. Yeah, but it looks pretty much dead. I mean, you could maybe target here, and if it breaks that, it could take out these highs. Let's zoom in a little bit. On a weekly, I would just take a long if it comes down here. Otherwise, not. I mean, I'm not trading this, but like, yeah, and it lines up with the box I just showed before. Maybe like you can get an entry here, but it looks like it does like huge wicks, so you can get stopped out before it pumps or like goes to your direction. Yeah, I mean, you have an OB here, but like what, you could do something like this maybe. This is just an idea. I'm not sure. I don't like this insane wicks. This is an idea, but I'm not sure what the probability of making money are here. Yeah, but that's on 5 minutes. That's like on 5 minutes. I never traded like 5 minute charts on altcoins. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Like it's consolidating here. So like you could gamble a little bit, I guess, like something like this. And maybe target like here. Let's see the Monday range. What's with that? Yeah, actually, Monday low got taken out. Where's the Monday high? Oh, up there. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You could do this. But maybe, yeah, put a stop loss here or here. I think it's more realistic to target here, but about 4 cents, a little bit lower. You can take it and let me know if it works. Looks like a valid idea, but you added more. Well, let me know how it goes. I'm actually interested. Yeah, Ethereum is pumping again, so I hope at least Sui pumps if I'm about to miss Bitcoin. Oh yeah, I've been only scalping, or looking for setups on Bitcoin on smaller time frames. Or like one thing I did last week for a Monday range, right? You go on a daily or H12 and you frame a setup, and then you go like on 1 hour or 30 minutes and just try to get a tighter stop loss and tighter entry. Like a good example is Cake from last week. Yeah, I was going on like 1 hour then 15 minutes to find the setup properly, because otherwise, like if I was just looking at the daily, probably my stop loss would be way lower. Somebody actually also looked at Matic, right? We can look at Matic or Pole, whatever. They changed the name of the ticker. I had a short idea here, but didn't feel perfectly, so yeah. Next thing I would actually look lower. It looks a little bit shit. I don't like patterns, but it kinda looks like a Head and Shoulders, right? What do you guys think? Go on weekly. Yeah, I would only long it here. Like maybe a swing long. Yeah, I already had the idea. And you can put a stop loss below the OB and you get a pretty nice risk to reward. And yeah, then I would like target highs above, or maybe here, something like this. That would be pretty sweet. Maybe I'll post it, who knows, or like some of you can take it. Yeah, of course golden pocket, but what I'm looking at is just basically the middle point of order block, right? This is the weekly one, so what I'm doing here is like select the middle line and like just place it here, and it's confluent with the lower fib. So in my case, that would be like I'm taking the full size here or I'm missing it out. That's my logic here. And then target some highs. Now, I'm not taking this just because the weekly OB is below. So I think price may come here, bounce, but eventually comes here, and then I'm going to long it, not before. Like, that's pretty much how I'm sharing trade ideas, entering in the middle point of OB, and you can find some confluence with EMAs, Fibonacci, whatever. Like, let's look. Yeah, I mean, the example here is SUI, right? We had, let's find the box, H12 OB, and you can look at where the middle line is. Right here, where we entered. There's a lower entry here, but I decided like to look at H12, and that was my entry. And yeah, lately that's been working pretty well. Oh, I something I wanted to share. I had a setup on Peanut. It's probably, yeah, still waiting. I had this setup, like probably I'ma post it. Let's clean the chart a little bit. And it's the same concept, like I'm using middle line of OB and that lines with OT and Fibonacci, other Fibonaccis. So yeah, let's go on weekly first. Looks like a consolidation and it might print a higher low, right? Like low, higher low, and higher low here, and it might like make a big bump. So yeah, I was interested in finding a setup, and we have a daily OB here. So that's this one. And if we go on H12, there's another one here, right? A little bit higher, so that's the smaller one. So yeah, and that lines up perfectly with OT, the middle part, and if we change it to Fibonacci's, yeah, that may be a little bit tricky. Maybe it weaks down below the golden pocket. You lost that much on Peanut. I mean, I hope you recovered a little bit at least, or fully. I had like a pretty sweet trade on Chill Guy. Actually, I shared it in the group, but I never made the, oh yeah, and for Chill Guy that would be the entry right here and stops below. But I posted, let's see. Yeah, this was my Chill Guy plan, and you can still find it somewhere in the server. This was the long I wanted to take and like forgot about it. Like it would be 100% move almost. So I'm looking for something like this on Peanut right now, or like when it comes down. Yeah, glad to hear that you recovered. That's nice. Like, do I take a lot of trades that I don't post in the Discord? Is that what you mean? Actually, no, not that many. let me see. I'm keeping a journal for my trades, and you can get the same template actually in the server. Let's see. So out of 25 trades in my journal, 1, 2, I didn't post like maybe 5 or 7, but some were stop loss hits, so kinda best I didn't post them. Sometimes I get bored and like I do some shit trading, but yeah, I only post if I think it's worth it, so you guys can make some money or like follow me at least a little bit, or like take it as an idea. But I would say like 80% of my trades, or maybe even more, 90, I post them. Because also helps me like to be more disciplined with my own strategy and trading, because I can't fuck around and like YOLO max leverage on everything, but I have to think about it if it's a good setup, because of course I wanted the best results for my server or like for me. But yeah, something like this on Peanut. I mean, the proper setup would be this, like stop loss below the OB. And let's see what are the levels. Maybe here's a monthly open. That's my guess. Yep, nice. Right on the monthly open, so actually, yeah, probably I'm posting this one. Looks decent. Swept Monday lows and previous weekly lows, so either makes one more push down to monthly open retest, and then we move up, or we can long it from here to here. So yeah, going to keep this in mind. But yeah, right now just boring, have to wait for Bitcoin. SUI is not doing much. CRV is probably going to move up. AAVE, I will take it if it comes lower. And yeah, Bitcoin, I don't know. We'll have to see tomorrow and later today what happens. I'm probably going to go play some games and chill a little bit. Like, we took 2 trades today. One was closed in profit and one is still running. So yeah, I'm happy with today. Were you taking some trades on your own, guys? Or if you have any like setups ready, you can always share that. Let's see what total is doing. Haven't checked that in a bit. Yeah, still just ranging. One support zone is here, but yeah, my idea of total moving here was like, here should be a top, and we topped exactly here in the box. So yeah, maybe here like one push up to 4 trillion before down, or like Bitcoin is not actually pumping that much, and we can like just make a fourth wave here and then move up. Because do you guys think that like we have a lot of time left in the cycle, or are we topping soon on Bitcoin? And like in general, some people think say the cycle is going to the next year. Oh, so like you don't want to make predictions for the future, just for like what happened, or what do you mean with that? Yeah. If we go to 140k, yeah, then I think definitely a pullback. I would be pretty happy with 130, to be honest, but yeah, I also don't think the extended bull market is a thing. Yeah, you have a good point. It doesn't, yeah, that's actually a fantastic point. I like it. It's bullshit until it happens, because like you don't know before. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, actually, like just to this is my like I don't do Elliott waves because I don't know much about it, or like I don't think I'm good enough to make any serious calls on it, but this is like my idea that we're in like a big wave up, like where is it, like 1 2 3 4 5. My idea is actually that we could top this year Q4. What do you guys think of that? That it's over by then. Let's go on a clean Bitcoin chart. Coinbase. Oh, that's already. So, I mean, we already did like what, 6x or more from the lows. What, yeah, 6.5 almost. So my view is that like the top should be like here, maybe inside of this zone, but like that's just to make some predictions or theories for fun. I don't really care because we can short it or long it, so from a trading perspective we should not care, top, bottom, whatever. But yeah, I think Bitcoin is like slowly going to run out of time. Maybe we can push up to 140, get a proper pullback, pump once more before next year, and then we can start moving down. I mean, not that much, like maybe to 50k, that would be nice. I know some people, someone is looking at the Bitcoin from a little bit of a different perspective. I think it's something like this. I'm not really sure. like that we should end at 3k per Bitcoin, like that this is a megaphone pattern, but I don't remember exactly, like something like this. And I mean, yeah, let's talk about that. I mean, it would be pretty nice because, like, let's say this bull run is almost over. If we can get like a nice swing short. Okay, let's be maybe something like this. Let's say 140 and something like this. That would be a pretty nice. So you can catch the bear market early and you can just chill. I mean, yeah, we could go to 200. In my opinion, like, let's say this is the zone. Bull run ends, right? Bitcoin can do this. Like, if it comes so high inside the timing window, that's it. I think the time matters a little bit more than price. But, I mean, you can also pull some Fibonacci's, right? Yeah, you get like 130 and the next one would be yeah, 200. But I mean, for the top, for the swing short, you can just like wait for a structure break, like and then like you enter here and put stop loss somewhere here. That's my idea, but like there's a lot of trades to be taken till something like that is on the table, in my opinion. In the short term, do you guys think a retest of this level is possible? What do you guys think? Because like my idea right now is that we are chopping here and we should like explode to a new all-time high. But we could like just take out all of the liquidity, deviate below and make a new low and retest here. BGB, what's that? Like a altcoin? Oh, the Bitget coin. Like that's same as Binance coin, or let's see. Well, I must say this. Here are the stairs. This is the launch pad. And you have a pool or water here. That's my idea. Just joking. But I mean, it looks scary to me. Like, look, it's like floating in the air. How much space you have down here? Even XRP and XLM and all those Dino coins, when they pumped, like they retraced at least half of the pump before they went up again. So I mean, I don't know. And in this range, until one side is broken and it looks a little bit slow, you can probably focus on better stuff. Maybe. Let's go on weekly. Okay, nothing. On daily, yeah, I guess you could try here. Long it and pray it bounces. But I don't know. Since, oh damn, you're up nicely. You're holding from what? Here. That's crazy. Also, you are probably asking for a spot position, not for trading. Oh yeah, and 112, like 11k, that seems like a reasonable bounce zone. I mean, for this coin, like either is going to sweep here or here. Until then, it's just boring. Let's go back to total. And let's check total 3 real quick. Yeah, same as total, just chopping, not much. Looks like a bull flag-ish, sort of. And I have a feeling Bitcoin is not going to do much. Not much anymore. In my opinion, this was the move today, and that's it. Maybe like a scam bounce. Sui, yeah, still slow. I was looking for this zone here on total 3 to come down and bounce to the next leg up. And I had some actually setups on AVAX. I think I will long it if it comes to $22-ish to the upper resistance. That would be a sweet trade, like something like this. And also a decently tight stop loss. I just kind of forgot what was the idea here. Oh yeah, here we have an OB, but it was already tapped, so that's not as clean as I would like it to be. But yeah, I will look for longs here. I was also looking at Nero. Let's check this one. Yeah, I'm also waiting for down for a little bit lower. But I will not take all of the setups, like just showing the ideas. Do you guys have your like favorite altcoin or like just coin that you trade? Or you don't care much, like just take any setup that looks good? Bank. We tried to short bank but cancelled the trade, right? I forgot. Oh, I had a decent bank, but forgot about it. Let's see where the Monday range is. Yeah, similar to other coins. It could go lower, but as long as it's holding yearly open, I think higher. And the bank was pretty much up only lately, right? Like maybe you can market buy and a little bit tighter stop loss, something like this. But I would wait for Bitcoin maybe. Yeah, I had this setup, but as long as we're around yearly open, you can long it, or maybe like just wait for a pump up around Monday low, and then you can put a long on and target whatever, like something like this. That still looks decent. I might take it then, we'll see. I never traded graph or like useless. Fetch AI. I mean, I'm not longing it right now because, like, keep in mind, look how high it went. I would look for a retest, to be honest, like here. I think that makes a lot of sense. You get a retest of this level before bounce. I'ma wait a little bit and then I might long it. Let's look at Fetch AI or whatever that shitcoin is called. Do you guys believe in altcoin utility? Yeah, Monday low swept, Monday high. I had a short setup here and didn't get filled, but actually, that looks somewhat decent. If we, let's say, pump up, sweep Monday high, and then deviate below, could be a pretty crazy good short. Otherwise, I don't see much lower. Maybe if we try a pitchfork. Like we finally have a member that knows pitchforks and uses them a lot, right? Yeah, prove their utility, my ass. Utility on altcoins doesn't exist. Yeah, I mean you. Like, I don't want to pronounce your name wrongly, but Crypto Ghoul, is that, did I say it right? I mean, I guess you could long it here on a sheaf pitchfork. It's actually a little bit lower. Yeah, like this. Let's see with OT. Yeah, it's actually in the golden pocket. That looks decent, to be honest. Let's remove everything here. That looks like a decent setup. Something like this. Maybe more of a swing trade. And like you put a stop loss. And that's still a tight stop loss for altcoins. Below those lows and you target above. That might be something to take. And yeah, pretty nice confluence. And let's say we long it, right? And we get stopped out. We can just take a second entry on the, yeah, but that's a little bit lower. Okay, that doesn't line up with what I was trying to show. Basically, like, we could long it here, maybe again or something, but yeah, that looks okay to me. So we'll keep this in mind and let's see. Yeah, but it's starting to go below EMAs again. I would watch for a bearish cross here on EMAs. That might be a signal for lower. mean, yeah, I don't really care about AI coins, or like they can be, I don't care, they can be carrot coins. I don't give a shit really. It can be a potato coin for me, or like potato utility, I don't care. It's just price moving up, down, that's it. I had one box, let's see. So this was my box I put here, and it actually goes up with the pitchfork. So let's say we get some pump up and starts dumping, and here is the real bottom. So is still nothing. Still nothing. Same as Bitcoin. Oh yeah, I also posted this trade, but like cancelled it. Before it would hit stop loss. Next setup on the H bar would actually be this one below. I don't know much about poly market, to be honest. No, it's fine, you can ask anything. Okay guys, I need some time to play some video games, so I'ma end it here.
Ne skrivajte glivic na koži.
We went over some setups, talked a little about Bitcoin, what we can expect or look for. And yeah, that's it. I might do a live trading session on New York tomorrow, because today like I just took a short, and we can do it live tomorrow. Maybe we actually get filled on Bitcoin tomorrow for New York. That would be fire. It's pumping again. Okay guys, yeah, thank you for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.